My name is Jaime Curtis-Fisk. I'm a formulation scientist, which means I get to use a lot of polymer chemistry to solve formulation challenges. In the work that I do at Dow, we work with designing polymers and looking at the structure-activity relationships. So when we make tweaks to the polymer structure, how does that change the way that those polymers interact and then ultimately the performance that we see in the product? I work primarily with cellulose derivative polymers. So we take cellulose from wood, from trees, and do reactions with it to put substituents on. And the substituents that we add to the cellulose and the way that we do that impacts the properties that we get in the resulting polymers. The work that I've done on gelling polymer formulations, which is when we use polymers that gel around body temperature to help deliver pharmaceutical ingredients, for example, for nasal drug delivery, to get those formulations to stay in the nasal cavity longer and hopefully have a better impact on the patient. My graduate career, I had the benefit of being able to start several new projects, and that taught me how to figure out what the problem is that we need to solve, to build a plan around that, and how to deliver. And those are the skills that you take into any area of chemistry that you work in. The key challenge that I've seen for women in the workplace is there just aren't as many role models to look up to because it is a more male-dominated field, which means that you have to look harder for those people that you want to be someday, that you can see following in their footsteps. I would give the advice that you need to look for what are the characteristics of a job that you enjoy, not necessarily what is the content. I did protein NMR in grad school. I love doing that, but I don't do protein NMR now. But the characteristics of what I do with being able to start new programs and set the pathway for new strategy, that's a characteristic that I've carried all the way through, and that's what makes me the most happy.